Our organization, Common Sense Communication, having dealt with the topic of captured civilians already for a long time, and all the time we are thinking how to make this topic more visible, especially for foreign countries, because when the people from all over the world will know about what happens with Ukrainian civilians, it could help them. So we involved artists from France, Ukraine, Germany and Portugal to create visual stories about some civilians who captured right now in Russia. And they really create amazing posters with the stories, and the people who look at these posters can't stop their emotions. Some of them are crying, some of them start thinking their main question: how we can help. And this is really the main question. We sent the stories of the people to the artists and ask them to read these stories. They read these stories and they also become emotional, and they create their posters about each person we send the story, and they put their story in these posters. How it was, for example, before, like when the person drink coffee, like usual morning ritual, and then they hear a ring in the door, and then nothing, just darkness. So all of these posters include a personal story of the captured persons. And this was an inspiration from these real stories. So, like as we say in the films, created by real stories, it is the same in our posters. It is the same what made the artists from different parts of the world. We are in the contact with human rights organization, and we ask human rights organization to provide us stories of the people who kind of is not in so good condition right now, and the family already know about this, who has a problem with the health, who need kind of immediate help, and who need kind of more covering their stories, more underlining their stories. And the human rights organization, they are on connecting with families, and they give us their stories, and they suggest us to do these posters about these people. And for now, as far as I know, they are still in prison, and we kind of just hoping that somebody will change it, and kind of such event as Kiev Dialogue, different other events when the people just remember about them, talking about them, mention their names, will help us to take them, to bring them home. Yeah, definitely, because these stories are about the people like you and me. This is the stories about kind of your neighbor, the stories about your kind of friends. And for example, this is a story of the guy who just had a flag of European Union in his flat. So he was taken just for the flag of European Union. Or it is a story of a guy who just delivered food and water for people who need this food and water during the war. And kind of he also was captured. A lot of different people and a lot of different kind of profession, priests, teachers, activists, volunteers, they are still there. They are still under the torture. They are still need our help. There is different numbers, but it's definitely thousands of such people are right now in the prison. And comparing, for example, with the soldiers, the Red Cross didn't have access for them because they are not covered by international law. International law, and especially Geneva Convention, they kind of protect the combatants. And these people are not they're civilians. And the people who create this law, they didn't expect that some countries will steal in the civilians and put them in a prison. So right now they are in a terrible condition. All of them who get out from the prison, they mentioned that they were tortured. And the situation, and also the people mentioned that if the word talking about them mention their names, they get less hurt by the people who work with them, I can say. So they are tortured less. So all the time when we mention their names, all the time when we're talking about them, we give them this support. You can take a postcard and write the word of solidarity for these people, because for them sometimes they thinking that they're alone with their problems, sometimes that they think that nobody helps them, nobody thinking about them. And to get such messages, for example, from a German person, from French person, and so on, it's very important for them. Like when somebody write, we know you, we with you, we feel you, we support you, and we're going to go this way with you. So the people can write on these postcards, and then we will create the book of solidarity. And we will share this book of solidarity with these Ukrainian families, for them to understand that they are not alone.